Okay, we're still working on problem on prime number, digit, and so let's keep moving. Integers, prime number, and digit. Let's keep moving. Number 11. They say if the sum of two prime number is odd, one of the number must be. Let's say if you have two prime number, okay, you have two prime number, and the sum is odd. The only way for they say the sum is odd. The only way for a sum of a two number to be odd, one must be even. Okay? One must be even. That's the only way. That's mean if I have they say the sum of two prime number is odd. So the only way for if I have two number, let's say m plus n, they say the result is an odd number. The only way for the result to be an odd number, one should be even and one should be odd. That's the only way. One should be odd and one should be even. That's the only way. They say the sum of two prime number is odd. One of them must be. Okay? So if the sum of two prime number, I say one should be odd, one should be even, but they say it's a prime number. So for a prime number, there is only one prime number that is even. This is 2. 2 is the only prime number that is even. All the prime number are odd. All the prime number are odd. So that's why we say one of those numbers should be 2. Okay? They are talking about prime number. If it's not prime number, we will not get the answer. Okay, number 12. They say the sum of two even number must, when I have even plus even plus even give me an even. Okay, whatever the even number, even plus even should be an even. They say the sum of two even number must always be divisible by 2. Whatever the even number, that's a theory. All the even number are divisible by 2. Okay, let's move to the 13. They say if m is an odd integers, they say m is an odd integers, then 2m plus 1 2m plus 1 must be what? I don't care, even though m is an odd, is an even, I saw 2, whatever the integers, 2 times an integers plus 1 should give me an odd integers. Okay? So, whatever the integers, 2 times this integer plus 1 gonna give me an odd integers. So, I'm pretty sure this is this one. So, in fact, it doesn't matter. In fact, the person that is writing this question shouldn't, it doesn't matter, even though m is odd or even, 2 times m plus 1 always gonna give me an odd. You know why? Because 2 times whatever the number gonna be even, or even plus 1, if I have even plus 1, this is an odd, because I know whatever the integers 2 times gonna give me even. 2 times whatever the integers gonna give me an even plus 1 give me an odd. So that's why I choose this one. Okay, let's move to the 14. 14, we missed some part, but I write it down. Let me just make a paste here for you. Let me try to paste it. If it's work, okay, I'm gonna move it here for you. Okay, let's see it. Let me make it bigger so you can see it. So they say m is an even integer, right? They say m is an even integers. They say m, I know m is an even integers, n is an odd. Okay, m is even, n is an odd integers. Which expression must be odd? Let's try to figure out which expression must be odd. Let's do them step by step. I know 2m gonna give me an even, right? This gonna give me an even. Okay, and n is an odd. Okay, I'm gonna have this here an odd. So I'm gonna have even plus odd gonna give me what? Even plus odd always give an odd. So I'm gonna have here an odd. Odd minus 1 give me what? Odd minus 1. Odd minus 1 give me even. This is gonna be an even. You see what I mean? 2 times m give me an even. I don't care what about the m. 2 times gonna give me even. I know n is an odd. And even plus odd give me what? Even plus odd give me odd. If I add odd minus 1, that's gonna give me an even. Okay. So they say which expression must be an odd. Let's try to figure out which one. This is for A. Let's B. B. I know m is an even, right? Even, and I know that n is an odd. Even time odd is an odd. You know why? Because you know what? Because it's like I know this. If this is an even, it's like it's 2 times something. I don't know, 2 times k. This is 2 times k time n, right? So I just can say this is like 2 times k times n. That's why I say this is an even, because I know m is even. If m is even, f is 2 times something. Okay, so this is 2 times k times n, so this is still an even. Let's try to see C. M is an even. I know this is an even, right? This is an even. 2 times m, I don't care if n is odd. I know this is gonna be even, so I'm gonna have like even plus even, right? Even plus even gonna give me an even. Okay, what about D? I know m is even. They told me m is even, right? And they told me n is an odd. Okay, even minus odd should give me, anyway, that should give me an odd. Okay, why? Because I know this is like 2 times something, 2 times k, right? 2 times k. Okay, and I know this is like something, I don't know, this is like 2 times c, if you want, plus 1. I'm just making the demonstration for you, eh? Because this, I know n is an odd, so I'm gonna end up is like 2 times k minus c, right? K minus c plus 1. So this is an odd number, so the answer gonna be D. This gonna give me an D. Even minus odd give me odd. I don't have to care about E. E is m is even. Even plus 2 give me an even. Okay, now let's move to 15. Question 15. They say 15. Let's move to question 15. Let me erase this part. I don't need this part. Okay, I don't need this one as well. This is for demonstrations. Okay, let's go to 15. They say the sum of 7 consecutive integers is 0. What is the value of the smallest one? 7 consecutive integers. You see, 7 consecutive integers. So that's gonna be, let's try to do it. So this is 7 consecutive, so this is the first one plus the second one, right, plus third one. That's the third one. Okay, oh, excuse me, eh? They say 7 consecutive numbers, so this is not consecutive even, this is consecutive number. So this is gonna be the first one, the second one. I got here the first one, the second one, the third one, n plus 3 gonna be the fourth, n plus 4 gonna be the 5, and then n plus 5 gonna be the 6, and on n plus 6 gonna be the 7. There it is. So that's the first one. The second one, because this is 7 consecutive integers. So we know consecutive integers, we just have to add one. I just add one. The first one is n, the second one s plus 1. The third gonna be s plus 2. So I just add them because they're not talking about even or odd. They're talking about consecutive integers. Let's understand for integers. If you have like 2 integers, the next one gonna be 4. Why? You just add on. The next one gonna be 5. You just add on. The next one gonna be 6. So if you use 3 like the first one, you're gonna have 3 here. You're gonna have 3 plus 1 here, right? You're gonna have 3 plus 2 here, right? And you're gonna have 3 plus 3 here, you see? So if you got 7, you're gonna have like 3 plus 4. So that's why we call n the first one, n plus 2 the second one, n plus 3 the third. Okay? So that the first one, that the second one, that the third, and then we got, so they say the sum is 0. When we add them together, we should find 0. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 n, right? 7n. I'm gonna have like 1 plus 2 give me 3, 3, 6, 6, 10, 10, 15, right? 15, 21. I'm gonna have 21. So it's gonna be 7n equal minus 21. N gonna equal 21 minus 21 over 3, right? Minus 21 over 3. So n is exactly minus 3. N equal minus 3. So the answer is A. Okay? Let's move to the next one. They say 16. In 16, they say if the sum of 2 integers is odd, they don't say if they are consecutive or not. They just whatever the integers. If the sum of 2 integers is odd, which one of the statement below must be false? Okay, that means I have m plus n, right, plus p, right, give me an odd. Okay, I got 2 integers. They say the sum give me an odd. There is different possibility. I can have like here an even plus odd give me an odd. I can have like I can have like here an odd, right, plus an even, right, plus another even that give me an odd. But okay, they say which one must be false. Okay, in fact, if I have 2 odd plus an even, I will have an even. So before doing this exercise, I know if I have like, let's say 2 odd plus an even, I'm gonna have an even. So I can have 2 odds. Okay, they say all 2 integers are odd. Yeah, all 3 may be odd. If all are 3 odd, I'm still gonna have odd. Okay, let's say if all are 3 odd, I'm gonna have odd plus odd gonna give you even plus odd, I'm still gonna have odd. Okay, only 2 integers are odd. Okay, if you have 2 integers odd, that means you have odd, and even. Let's see, if you have only 2 integers, I'm gonna have odd plus odd gonna give me odd, right? Odd plus odd gonna be even, or even plus even should give me even. So this is definitely false. So this is definitely false. So the statement 2 is false. Okay, this statement is false. See, if you have 2 of them, only 2 of them odd, the other one is even, right? So you have odd plus odd give me even plus even should be even. So this is really this can't be true. Okay, now let's move to the 16. Okay, let's see with this part. I don't need this part. I don't need this one here. Let me try to erase this. Okay, Okay. Okay, now let's try to do this. They say if the average, of four consecutive odd number, what do we mean by that? If n is odd, let's say if I say if n, let's say f, if n is odd, let's say I say n is odd. Okay, now the average of four consecutive odd number, f n is odd, I'm gonna have n, the first consecutive, the consecutive gonna be n plus 2, the next one gonna be n plus 4, the next one gonna be n plus 6. Okay, consecutive odd number. You can take an example. If you have the odd number like 5, the next one gonna be 5 plus 2, 7, while 5 plus 4, 9, 5 plus 6, 11. This is just an example. So whatever the odd number, if you're gonna have those on. They say what is the largest, they say if the average of four consecutive integers is 20, what is the largest? The largest is gonna be n plus 6. Okay, but they say the average, that's in the average, when we add them together, we divide them by 4, we find 20. That's mean the average, so of it's the average is like you add them together, the 4, and you divide it by 4, you find the average. Okay, so the average gonna be n plus 2, right, and then n plus 4, right, and then n plus 6. So I add those four consecutive odd number together and I divide them by 4, and then they told me it should be 20. Okay, so n, so n, this gives me 4n, right? I have 2 plus 4, 6 plus 6 give me 12, 4n plus 12. Okay, over 4, instead of writing over 4, I can just multiply this by this one, so this gives me like 80. Okay, 4 times 20, 80. So this gives me like the last answer gonna give me 4n equal 80 minus 12. Okay, minus 10 is 70, 68. So this gonna give me like 4n equal 70, 68. So let's see, the answer they got is like n equal 17. N equals 17. When you divide it by 4, you find 17. 17 is the n. Since I was looking for this, the largest is gonna be, since I was looking for the largest is gonna be 17 plus 6. So this is gonna give me like 23.